Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Episode. Is it 80 today, bro? Maybe it's 80. Episode. Oh, Pokemon. Yeah, 80. 80 today, episode 80. We got a slow bro today. Let's take a listen, shall we? Slow bro. Pokemon sound. Let's take a look.
Those with Robin Hood Gold can enjoy
Slow bro, slow poke, dude. No, we're slow poke. Wait, what? No, we're slow bro. That's slow poke. Yeah, slow bro. Okay, yeah, I was right. Take a look at the slow bro sound. Da-da, 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 da-da. Is it like all 300 Pokemon sounds, dude? Oh, 151 original Pokemon, real voices. It was a crazy video. Jeez. Alright, anyway. Let's jump into Leetcode. Oh, another day, another problem. Another day, another problem. Minimum index of a valid split. Element X of an integer array of length M is dominant if more than half of the elements of the array have a value of X. Interesting, but what is a valid split here? Because you can split nums at index I into two arrays, 0 to I and then past I. But the split is only valid if 0 is less than I, but greater than n minus 1. So I is greater than or equal to 0, but less than the length of the number is minus 1. I think. So, but I is less than n minus 1. N minus 1 in this case should be 3. We have a 1 here. I'm confused how we know what the dominant element is. What is the dominant element here? That's what I don't get. Element 1 is dominant as it occurs thrice in the array. The split is only valid if it's inside the array. Hmm. Two 780 minimum index of a valid split. Help me understand the problem. I don't really fully understand the problem yet. Okay, so it looks like here you split an array into two non-empty parts such that at the most frequent element, dominant element in the entire array remains dominant in at least one of the parts. One element is 1. Appears 6 out of the 10 times. Find the smallest split where 1 remains dominant in the left or right. Find the smallest split where 1. This solution must efficiently determine the dominant element and find the smallest index. Appears 6 times 2, appears 2 times 3. 1. The array is 10. For an element to be dominant, it must appear more than 5 times. Since 1 appears 6 times, it is a dominant element. Try possible splits. We need to find the smallest I we're splitting. Oh, we're looking for the smallest possible split. Two, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 7, 1, 2, 1. Just test case in here. So I think the split, when we split, one still needs to be dominant. Yeah, so 2 here. Okay. I think I understand the problem. Minimum index of a valid split. Okay. So pretty much we get it an array, right? We find out what our maximum number is, right? To find out what our maximum number is, I mean, we can use a hash map for this, right? Then we split. We look for the valid split. What would the valid split be? Well, I guess we'd have to slice a part of the array, check if our value is the most common one there. But is that too slow? I don't know. I feel like that's slow. That was what we said. Sorry's right. Well, okay. Let's do that. So we can make my dictionary is equal to counter. We can just pass in nums, right? Short, easy way to do it. Let's take a look at our dictionary. Okay, so then we need to find our max, or find our most frequent element. X is equal to 0. Do well for for key value in my dict.items if value is greater than X. Then we can check well X is equal to max. Oh no. The value is greater than X. Value is greater than my_dict dot. Let's make this negative infinity. How does we make this negative infinity? Jesus. That's definitely not right. I think it needs to be like float negative infinity. Is that right, bro? I don't know. My dictionary dot keys. If X is greater than my dictionary dot key, then we can make X is equal to key. That's what I thought it was. Negative float. Is that how you do it? checking. Oh, my phone's messed up, bro. Okay. Why did key greater than x? That's what I meant. X is equal to freak val, freak key. This is the freak val, so this would be freak val. And then freak key would be equal to key. Let's print our freak key. We'll print our freak val. Freak val. So we can just initialize it to null. It's greater than. The other way around, bro. Freak val. Freak key is 2. In this case it would be 1, yeah. In this case it would be 3 and 4. Yeah, okay. Okay. We found our most frequent element, right? So now we can okay, we need some sort of while loop, I think, to keep this going, right? So that's what I'm thinking. We need some sort of while loop. Maybe we can make a helper function. If check. Check freak sub. Right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna create our subarrays. Pass in now. Right, pass in our key and our val. Right. Check freak sub. We pass in our freak key, freak val. Right. We can do some sort of while loop while start at, really we just have to loop through everything. Really we can start at while I is equal to 0, and we can do well while I is less than the length of, I guess we probably want to pass in the array too, right? While I is less than the length of nums. -1. Initialize our left count. Our right count is equal to 0. So what we do is we do, well, we make 2 arrays. So like array 1 is equal to, we slice from nowhere, from everything to I. Then array 2, we slice from I to the end, right? And we check, well, I guess we can make some sort of like do, well, for I in range length array 1, we can check, well, if array 1 I is equal to key, we increase left count by 1. Then we do the same thing for our array 2. Our right count is plus or equal to 1. And then we can check, well, if if left count is greater than the length of array 1 over 2, and right count is greater than the length of array 2 over 2, we found our thing. So we would return we return our I, right? Instantly return I. Otherwise, we exit this while loop. We return -1. Did not find. There's something wrong with the syntax for sure. Yeah, invalid syntax. I don't know. Missing nubs. Oh, whoops. Okay, it needs to be nums I +1. Messed up. We need an extra parenthesis here. Need an extra parenthesis here. Count is greater than cannot access local variable check freak sub. Why can't you access local variable check freak sub? Oh, it needs to be moved. Oh, okay. Takes 3 positional arguments, but 4 were given. How was 4 arguments given? Oh, self. Left count is equal to right count is equal to val. You never increment I inside the while loop. Jesus. So maybe this probably isn't the best way to go about it. The while. Ow. Maybe there's a way that we can check with a 4. I'm gonna keep this stuff. Because, right, can't you have... Y is equal to 0, we have our val. Sorry, left count, right count is equal to val. We loop through for I in range length nums. If nums I is equal key, we increment left count by 1, but we decrease right count by minus equal to 1. If we do that, we can keep track of our left and right. And somehow at each iteration, we can keep track of it maybe? Maybe we can somehow track. Okay, yeah, maybe if left count is greater than, let's I is indexed from 0, I plus 1 over 2, I plus 1 over 2, and right count is greater than we have to check something like less than, right? No. Damn, I don't know how we do it the other way around. Okay, let's think about this. Right count. The length of nums minus I plus 1 plus 1 over 2. We return I, otherwise we return -1. Always returning -1. I think this should be minus I. Nope. Plus I minus 1? Did we just do that? Minus I. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. At least it runs though. Oh, this needs to be inside. Could that be the issue? No. So what am I doing wrong? I'm close. I think it's something wrong with this, bro. Right count is greater than the length of num. Is it minus? Maybe it's minus I plus 1. Bruh. This left size is equal to I plus 1, right? We want all the numbers, okay? Left size over 2. And right size is equal to the length of nums minus left size, which I believe should be right size here. Greater than right size over 2. Bro. So it was something wrong with this over here. Interesting. Okay. It's frustrating to deal with. Took us nearly 50 minutes to solve that. Let's take a look at our powerful study program. But binary zigzag level auto traversal. Here the root of binary tree return the zigzag level order. A from left to right, then right to left. Wait, what? Oh, we go from left to right. So we left to right. Right to left, 29. Okay. 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 I think I can solve this pretty easily. From collections. Import DQ. We want to do read Q. Q is equal to DQ. This is obviously a BFS problem because we're traversing by level, right? What do we want to do here? We want to well, we need a res array, right? Something to return. While Q, loop through for I in range length Q. We can calculate the length here. I mean, we don't have to do this every time, but why not? It makes it look better. Alright, so instead of putting length Q, we can just put in length. Totally unnecessary, but it's okay. Then we want to pop, right? Oh, inside of our DQ, we want to pass our root. We want to make it something we can traverse over. Let's do node is equal to q dot pop left, right? Pop it from the left, then we check, well, we need to maintain some sort of count or something that's going to tell us if it's odd or even. Then I'm stretching, dude. Oh. Man, it's cold in here too. Okay. Okay. Top left. Once we pop the node, we want to add the node to our res array. So res.append node. We want to do, well, if node.left, we want to do, q.append node.left. If node.right, q.append node.right. Okay. That should be good, right? Why does it not like this? What is going on here? Append to res.append node.val. If node.left, res.append node.left. If node.right, res.append node.right. Okay, but somehow we're gonna have to keep some sort of count here, right? So we'll have to call this function. Let's call it check even or odd. We pass in our count, right? Then we do, well, if let's call it lil count. If lil count %2 is equal to 0, so if it's even, then we can wait, no. Okay, I have to think about this more. We're returning a list inside of a list, right? So we have our res. So we're gonna have to be building our okay. I think I know what we have to do here, right? So let's get rid of this, right? Pop our node from the left. We want to check, well, we want to create our cur here inside of our while because we want it to reset every time, right? Then we do, well, add to cur, right? Cur.append node.val, right? Then eventually you want to check, well, if I is the last value, right? If I is equal to the length of I is equal to the length, then we want to call check even or odd. Call it low count is equal to check even or odd. Right. If lil count is equal to %2 is equal to 0, so it's even, right? We just res.append cur, right? Else we need to do cur dot reverse and res dot append cur. Otherwise, this is odd. I'm sure I've got some syntax error here, but we've got kind of the thinking here, right? And outside of this for, we need to cur dot reverse. Okay. Wait, we only really need to check if it's odd, because then we'd reverse, we'd append outside of our while, so outside of here, res.append, we append cur, but we want to check, well, if it does not equal 0, then we would reverse, right? We don't need all this crap here, actually, we would reverse. If our level is odd, reverse, right? So now we gotta def is even or odd, pass in our count. Alright, pass in our even, odd, even, odd, even. We probably want to append our count plus equal to 1. Wait, hang on. I don't think we really, I think this is kind of overkill. Count plus equal to 1. I think we need this. Count %2 does not equal 0. Res.append cur. We increment our count by 1. Guess we just want to return our res. If not root, turn this. Has no attribute val. What the fuck do you mean it has no attribute val? I think this should be length minus 1. Built-in functional method has no attribute val. I do not know why I am getting that error. I didn't even know what that means, to be completely honest. Why am I getting this error, bro? Please tell me. Attribute error. Oh. Really? That was it, bro. Why am I getting type error? Oh my god, I'm appending this to res. Appending this to Q. Oops. Yay. Cool. Let's submit this. Nice. A combination of a stack and a queue. I want to check out an easy problem. Can I complete tree nodes? I know we looked at this one, but given a root of a complete binary tree, return the number of nodes in the tree. According to Wikipedia, every level except possibly the last is completely filled in a complete binary tree, and all the nodes on the last level are as far left as possible it can be. Design an algorithm that runs in less than O of n. Would this just be BFS, bro? Over time. What is tree traversal? Is it less than over time? Is that one? Less than over time complexity? Jeez. Yeah, bro, I have absolutely no idea how I did this in less than O of n time. I mean, there's no intuition, there's no nothing here. I have absolutely no idea, to be completely honest. I guess we have to ask GPT. 222, count complete tree nodes. Give me some hints, bro. Give me some hints. Binary search. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wonder why I left this one. I definitely looked at it. I mean, I remember looking at it, but... You know, I'm not sure with this one. This is a tough problem, man. I'm gonna leave this one because it's a tough one. I have no idea how that is an easy problem. That definitely needs to be rechecked. Construct binary tree from pre-order and post-order traversal. Probably gonna solve one more problem, just because I really need to go to the bathroom. So we'll take a look at a greedy problem. Let's take a look at maximum units on a truck. You decide to put some amount of boxes onto one truck. You give it a 2D array box type, so box type's I is equal to number of boxes, number of units per box. Number of boxes is the number of boxes of type I. Number of units per box is the number of units in each box of the type I. Given an integer truck size, which is the maximum number of boxes that can be put on the truck. Okay, really, how are we going to calculate this? Well, we were watching that video the other day that I think we're going to have to combine something. But I'm not really 100% sure what it is. So I think what's going to put the maximum here is actually whatever has the maximum amount of units we put. Then the next one we put, and then the next one we put. Let's think what we do for box and box types. Can't remember how we did this the other day. I don't remember. Carpooling. Bro, so bright. For box and box types. What are we returning here? We're returning an integer, so let's create a res array. For box and box types, we want to get, well, let's do box and numbox and num units is equal to I. It's array, res array, dot append numbox I don't think this is gonna do anything. Res array dot append I. Let's print out res array. Yeah, we're doing the same fucking thing. Yeah, we don't need this. We need to do... Key is equal to lambda x. We want to sort by the unit size, right? So what is x? X0, X0, X1. Let's print res. Perhaps you forgot a comma. Did I? Perhaps you forgot a comma. I don't think so, bro. I hate these lambdas, bro. They're so confusing. That's what I did. Lambda. Int object has no attribute sort. Really, bro? Is that why I had to do this? For I in box types. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna do this, bro, just because why not? Numbox num unit is equal to I. Res.append res array.append numbox num unit. I. Then we want to do res array. I don't think this is necessary, to be completely honest, but let's print out res array. Or if there's just like a shortcut that I can do just like this. Okay, no. No, we just add a reverse is equal to true. Reverse is equal to true. Let's take a look. Okay, nice. We got our first value here, right? Which is our size of our units. Yeah. So what we want to do, I think all we got to do is we just got to loop through each one and add them. be completely honest. Let's try that. For I in res array, we want to do, well, res plus or equal to x plus or equal to I 0. I guess, or technically we didn't really need any of this. I feel like we probably just could have done it. We could have just looped through this and added this value now that I think about it, but alright, whatever. Can we add each value like that? No, I don't think this will work. Yeah, I'm not sure. 1710 maximum units on a truck. Highest unit to weight ratio. You know what's a good thing? At least this is going to get me familiar with lambda functions. So I guess that's a positive. So box types dot sort key lambda x x1. x1 reverse equal to true. Descending. Let's print this. Print box types. What is this exactly printing? I don't think it changed anything. Sorting by the first value. What? Is that what we're doing? What if reverse was not true? It was sorting by the first value. Total units is equal to 0. For box, in boxes, box and box types. If truck size is equal to 0, break. Okay. Right, so then we do This is equal to true. We print our box types 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Right, so then we look at, well, we want to take boxes is equal to min. Want to look at box 0 because that's the number of boxes that we got, right? It's the min of box 0. And then truck size. Total units is equal to plus or equal to take boxes times, yeah, then the first value, right? Truck size minus or equal to take boxes. Then we keep looping and we return total units. Again, we had the right idea with the greedy approach, but I just don't think we executed it as well. I don't think... Yeah, because here we're checking, well... Sorry, here updating truck size, storage, right? Here we're calculating the minimum amount of boxes we can take. And then here we're calculating the total units times by how many boxes we have. I like these problems. They kind of get you thinking. I think it's really going to help with my syntax and stuff with Python. You know, it gets me thinking in different ways too. Gets me using different functions instead of always like hash maps and shit like that, like all the time. It's a good problem though. Like, this guy. But I'm beginner and LMFO. This question is easy, so 5 minutes is enough. This guy, bro. Cool, dude. So let's go back to our Leetcode 75. We'll do one more problem. Don't really need to go to the bathroom anymore. Kind of want to do one more problem. Did Leetcode 75 disappear or something, dude? Isn't there like a... Oh, here it is. Like a zigzag path in a binary tree. Yeah, let's just like... I don't know, let's just do this one. How can I use this using DFS? We have a stack, right? Trying to think about this problem. Thinking, can we do like just a simple iterative approach and somehow count the zigzags? No, we're not. It's not the same as the other problem. We're going left, right, left, right, left, right. This is what I'm thinking, right? This is going to be probably a slow approach. Honestly, I don't really know. But let's do... What are we returning? We're returning an output, right? So let's do res equal to 0. We do while stack. We want to pass in our node, right? We just want to add each value, right? That's simply what we're doing, and we want to call that function, right? So it's node is equal to stack.pop, right? Pop from the stack, then we do, well, let's do what the hint says, right? We create a max zigzag function. Max zigzag, passing on node. Why did this go gray, bro? Oh, came back. My monitor just like some weird shit. Direction. Shit. Given a node and direction, right or left. Man, my leg is itchy, bro. What is going on? How does equal to stacked up pop? My kind of intuition, I don't know if this would work, is we start from our root node, we kind of use our basic normal iterative DFS. We go through each node and we just call the max function, right? And we pretty much just do DFS all the way to the root, till we have, what is that? That work? I don't know. Uh, 1372 longest zigzag path. My leg is hella itchy right now, dude. I don't know what is going on, but it's not good, bro. Okay, maybe we can use... We have a node. We have a direction. We have a length. Okay. So then we do, well, we pop the node, the direction, the length is equal to stacked up pop, right? Okay. We update our max. We do res is equal to max. Res length. Right. Well, actually, no, we want to pass in our root. We go left and right, potentially. Direction 0, length 1. And we go root 0, root 1, 1. Right? Oh.
At least I'm consistent. Make nothing. I don't know, because I don't drink water. I hate water.
JD, what's the best way to nurse a hangover there?
Really ready. In a moment like that, this is the best planet. I promise. Daddy Trump, please pardon Joe Exotic. And for all you bullet guys out there, I had the best in the 90s. You're never going to beat it. I used to drink anywhere from 12 to 20 Diet Cokes a day. No, Steve, to get that sprinkler head out of here! Don't smoke, don't drink. God, please, don't bury anybody.
Okay. Root 1, 0, stack is equal, res is equal to 0. We want to start from 0 because we want the longest zigzag. 1, 2, 3. It's technically 4. We return 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, but we return 4. So yeah, I think we do start from 0. We don't count that one. I think we're just counting 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. So I think that's we start from 0. Okay. We pop everything, then we go, well, No direction length. We check. Check our max zigzag. Right. And we do if no dot left. If direction is equal to 0. What's the logic here? Waiting for a friend to jump off a siege. I hope he jumps on. Yeah. Coming from left, right? Coming from the left. No dot right. Passing 1, we'd append our length plus or equal to 1, plus 1, yeah. Otherwise, we have an else here. We would print zag.append, no dot left, 0, but then we start again from 0. If no dot right, if direction equal to 0, 1. If we're here, you see a no dot left, right? We're coming from the left previously, right? Coming left, if there's a no dot left, and we're coming from left. If no dot left. Oh, got a message. Alright, dude, my buddy's jumping on. No way he messaged me at the same time, bro, as yesterday. That is crazy, bro. Okay, we gotta lock in here, bro. We gotta lock in. We gotta think about this problem. We come from left. We see no dot left, but we coming from left. We have to append left, right? We have to append left. There's no way we can append right, or else the logic will not make sense there. Else we come from right. We come from right. Okay. Else we come from left, right? If we're going left and we came from left, then we make no dot left 1. We make it our length 0, right? Technically we came from left, right? Otherwise, if we're coming from right and we go left, then we increase our length to +1, okay? If no dot right, and then we came from right, this would be a stack dot append no dot right. And we're going right again. So we're always going left, so this would always be 0, right? Otherwise, we're coming from right, we're going right. We'd reset our count to 0. Otherwise, we come from left, we stack dot append no dot right. We're going right, and we increase our length by 1. And then we would return, our res, I believe. See what we get here. We got our left right. Yeah, I'm not sure because they're the same. I'm not really too sure what it is. I really don't know. I kind of over it now, bro. Okay, they're telling me I'm pretty close, but I've got my stuff messed up. They're telling me that's length plus 1 here. We start from 1, which makes sense, not 0. Length plus 1 here. We start from 1 here, which makes sense. So starting from 1 makes sense because we're only thinking about the root originally. Okay, but that's still wrong too. So we're returning a res inside of the while? No, we're not. Bro, Jesus, what am I doing wrong? Zigzag alternative. You're moving from a left child. The next step should be going the opposite direction. Right, and suddenly. Incrementing the zigzag length when coming from the same direction. Okay, that's what I thought. So I was right earlier. I just needed to change this to 1. Fucking GPT was giving me wrong stuff, bro. So stupid. Okay. Alright, we're gonna leave it at there. That was a... Again, we had the intuition there, just kind of messed up at the end there. Instead of it being 0, we put 0 thinking of the root. Should have put 1, because we're not thinking about the root originally. But that's alright. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching. See you later.